What is up, guys? Welcome to a new setup that I have going on right here in my room. My name is DJ Black Eagle coming at you live, and we're going to bring you the greatest and latest news about the financial world. It's a new segment that I'm going to start in my channel. I am a DJ, but I'm also going to start doing finance because that's what I studied. I graduated with a bachelor's in business administration from UTRGV, and I'm doing my master's in business analytics. So, yeah. Then again, I'm just gonna bring you the news. I'm just gonna tell it as it is here, just to keep you guys updated on what's going on in the financial world. Today, it is the 20th of January, and it's a Saturday. So the markets are closed. We're not gonna talk about the stock market right now. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin because something interesting has been happening. So we're gonna jump right into it. Let's see, where do I have it? I have it right here. Okay, so here we are. This is from Yahoo Finance, and they're saying that the New York Times just doesn't get Bitcoin, right? And we're going to talk about what's happening with Bitcoin, really. So, right here we have Jeff Sommer, a weekly finance columnist from the New York Times, doesn't seem to like Bitcoin, but everybody else seems to. And why would Yahoo Finance say this? It's because what investors are doing. So, investors have poured $1.9 billion into the new crypto tracking exchange, right? So this is the most bullish estimates expect to 100 billion flowing into Bitcoin's funds by the end of the year, right? So let's keep going. We're gonna keep on talking about this and who is getting involved in this, right? Um, so that's a big demand, right? Beating the last record inflows of 1.2 billion within the last 3 days in 2021, which also went into Bitcoin-based product, ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, which tracked Bitcoin futures rather than its spot price, right? So a number of marquee financial firms, including BlackRock, Fidelity, and Franklin Templeton, lined up to launch Bitcoin ETFs and are now also considering Ether funds. And yet, Summer seems to write all of this off. He just doesn't like it. So he says, just to learn a little bit more about what is a Bitcoin futures ETF. So Bitcoin futures exchange traded funds are pools of Bitcoin related assets offered on traditional exchanges by brokerages to be traded as ETFs. The intent behind these ETFs is to give retail and other investors exposure to cryptocurrencies without needing to own them. Wow. So yeah, just like any other ETF, right? But with Bitcoin. So a Bitcoin futures ETF, it's an exchange-traded fund composed of assets related to Bitcoin's price. They are traded on a traditional exchange instead of cryptocurrency exchange. Ooh, okay. Currently, the underlying assets within Bitcoin futures ETFs are Bitcoin futures contracts. These are traded on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. A futures contract is a standardized contract with two parties agree to exchange a specific quantity of assets on a specific day for a particular price. Okay. So understanding this, right? What's the whole reason for them, right? And here we have the goals, right? In their current form and the form desired by many investors, Bitcoin futures ETFs are designed to allow more people to invest Bitcoin without the necessary expenses and hassles of buying them directly. They eliminate the need for security procedures and excessive funds while providing a familiar investment type, right? Like a security. While you don't technically have cryptocurrency in your wallet, you have security keys that you need to safeguard in your own Bitcoin. If you buy your cryptocurrency through an exchange, you can choose to have your keys stored on that exchange if it offers that service. However, wallets and exchanges can be hacked and keys stolen, which means your cryptocurrency can be stolen. And you can store your keys offline using several methods. By none of these methods are 100% secure or guaranteed. I think that's the whole thing about Bitcoin, just going over it, right? You you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen, right? But it looks solid. Now we are going to be learning, right, more about spot Bitcoin ETFs explained, everything that you need to know, right? Unlocking the potential of spot Bitcoin ETF investments. What is this? So a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund (ETF) is an investment vehicle that allows ordinary investors exposure to the price moves of Bitcoin in their regular brokerage accounts, unlike Bitcoin future ETFs. A spot Bitcoin ETF invests directly in Bitcoins as the underlying asset and not derivatives contracts based on their prices. Okay, so what we understand from this is that it's based on the price of Bitcoin, not on the price of the contracts. That's what it's letting us know, right? Because in the future, there's a contract, and the price of the contract could be going up or down depending on the buyer and seller of the contracts. But spot Bitcoin ETF is based on the price of Bitcoin, right? So spot Bitcoin ETFs offer a regulated and accessible way for mainstream investors to invest in the digital currency. However, expenses like management fees and brokerage commissions still apply, though these are offset by not having the cost in time and exchange fees to buy and hold Bitcoins directly. So how do they work? So spot Bitcoin ETFs securely hold Bitcoins in a secure digital vault, which registered custodians manage. The purpose of this kind of ETF is to mirror the price of Bitcoins in the crypto market. To get started, the ETF buys Bitcoins from other holders or through authorized cryptocurrency exchanges. The tokens are then stored in a digital wallet. You know what? Something that I want to see? Great. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, right? So the normal, right, lines here, the candles, right? If you look at the candles here, you can see that's the price of the ETF. That's BlackRock's ETF, right? IBIT, right? iShares Bitcoin Trust. That's the ETF. And the yellow line, the thick yellow line, that is Bitcoin's price. That is Bitcoin, the Bitcoin, right? That's the Bitcoin. You see that? I'm going to take off my strategy just so there's less fuss. And I'm going to take off my other indicator, right, just to clear it out. See that, guys? That's what we have. So this is the ETF, the candles, and we have the yellow line, which is the Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin to dollars, right? That's the comparison, right? This looks a little messy, right? But we have Bitcoin, right? This is the Bitcoin, BTC, USD. And then we have Fidelity, we have Finwise, and we have BlackRock. You see that? So BlackRock is in yellow, Fidelity is in blue, and Finwise, is it Finwise? No, Bitwise, my bad. Bitwise, and Bitwise in orange. You see that? And they all follow the same pattern, following the price of Bitcoin. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to show you guys how this works. That's what the ETF stands for, really. How it works. It spot means that it's following the price of Bitcoin. It's not following the price of the contracts, the futures. That's the main difference. And the difference between the futures and the spot is that the spot follows the price of Bitcoin, the futures follow the price of the contracts. And here, right, we have pretty much disclosed that it's true, right? Here we have, it's the same pattern, it's just for some reason, it's lower. That's not when it was just Bitcoin, it wasn't like that. I think it's just because we put them all together. That's what happened, right? Because we put them all together. They all fall underneath the price of Bitcoin. Now, whatever happens to Bitcoin is going to happen to these ETFs. So if Bitcoin disappears, guess what's going to happen? The ETF is going to fall as well because it follows Bitcoin's price. So that's what really we're talking about here. Like, there's still risk. It's still just as volatile. The only difference is that now you have someone like BlackRock, someone like Fidelity serving these products. And they are under the surveillance of the SEC. So it kind of like just makes investors feel safer about it, because of the whole thing that happened with FTX. For example, right? FTX, what happened? People that invested in FTX, which was a crypto exchange, right? They lost everything because the because of the owner, right? The owner of FTX just committed fraud, and all of your bitcoins were gone, all of your crypto was gone, everything was gone. But if you have someone like BlackRock or Fidelity offering you these products, then it makes you feel like it's not gonna happen to you. It's just for safety, security. It's official. It's an official thing. It's not like Coinbase. It's not like, it's an official thing. It's BlackRock. It's Fidelity. And you're like, man, yeah, I invest with BlackRock. Yes, I invest with Fidelity because I have Bitcoin with them. And it just sounds more like nothing bad's gonna happen because they're so renowned. Everybody knows them, right? So that's in the financial world, everybody knows them. So it makes investors feel safe that their Bitcoin is not just gonna disappear. That no one's gonna steal their stuff, right? Because that's what happened with FTX, and hence situations like these, products like these appear to protect those investors, right? Doesn't mean that it's a good idea. Doesn't mean that it's a bad idea. It just means that it makes investors feel safer. That's what it means. That's what it all means. That's why these things exist. For investors to feel safe. To feel like they're putting their money with someone that's not gonna screw them over, right? And people are like, well, what is it really? What does that mean? Like, for example, we know ETFs like the S&P 500, which gets a whole bunch of companies and puts them together, right? Here, we only have Bitcoin. So far. I'm pretty sure there's others. Like, in the future, there's going to be like for Ethereum and stuff, right? But right now, it's just Bitcoin. And the thing is that it's spot. And that's what it means. Spot Bitcoin means that it's following the price of Bitcoin, right? That's what it means. And here we have it. It's the clear explanation of what this means, right? That's what it means. Here we have the price of Bitcoin from the release of the ETFs, like the approval, which was, no wait, this is the 16th. Yeah. We can go further back, all the way to the 11th. Here we have it. See? Here we have it. See? All the way from the 11th. And it just follows the same pattern. See? That's what it means. That's what all of these means. So if we get rid, let's get rid of this one and this one. See? That's what we have. That's what it is. Right? It's just that for some reason it's doing a lot worse. It's doing so bad. Look how far away it is from the Bitcoin price. See that? There's a big gap. It's following the same pattern. It's the same. You see? It's the same chart, but it's just having a tough time trying to get back on its feet. You see, right here, it's what? Minus 17%. Yikes. So it's not performing as well as I'm pretty sure BlackRock expected, but then again, it's based on Bitcoin price. But that's what we have for today, guys. That is it. What that we have for today. We've learned new things. We've learned what this spot Bitcoin ETF are. Right? It's just a learning experience for everybody, for you, for me, for everybody. Right? And that's what we have for today. Right? We've learned about what Bitcoin ETFs are. What do they do? What are they for? Who are they for? And how do they compare to Bitcoin? What's the whole deal? Right? That's what we learned today. So, um, once again, guys, my name is DJ Black Eagle coming at you live. And thank you all for tuning into the stream. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're into that, or if you want to learn more about the updates of what's going on with Bitcoin and what's going on with the stock market, because today's Saturday, so the stock market does not open. That's why we didn't talk about it, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to talk about it later, right? And I'm also a DJ, so also stay tuned for my DJ videos, right? And yeah, this has been fun. I like this setup. I like holding my microphone. I'm a DJ. That's why I hold my microphone. No, I don't have it like oh, let me put like a little stand. No, I am a DJ. So that's why I hold the mic. Anyways, that's out of context. But yeah, guys, we go ahead and I'm gonna continue to make videos about this, about what's going on with the market, bring you the greatest and latest news on what's going on with the market, what's going on with Bitcoin, the crypto world, and what's also going on with my DJing, right? Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on any specific stocks that you want me to go over on the week, hit it, put them down in the comments. And if you like this setup, let me know. And if you don't, what suggestions you guys have? Yeah, all of my social media are right there. Oh, wait, where is it? Over there? Yeah, here, over there. So there you have my Instagram, my YouTube. Follow my YouTube channel, and my Twitch. So Twitch is where I stream, and my Instagram, and I should put Facebook there too, but it's all the same. DJ Black Eagle everywhere, right? Anyways, thank y'all very much for tuning in. This has been great, and until next time, let's go.